It's time.
Hello everyone, we are
The Nobodies.
What are we doing here today?
Today we are going to be interviewing the great and talented Secil from the band Thwart.
It's going to be a really good interview, I have a feeling.
Yes, she is an amazing singer in an amazing band.
So, we're gonna get right into this. I'm Son.
And I'm Father.
See you then. Hello, how are you?
Fine. How are you?
We're doing amazing today. We're speaking to the great Secil from the band Thwart.
We have a lot of questions.
Yeah. So, we want to start off by asking, what does the name, the name of your band, what does it mean?
Yeah. As native speakers, you know what thwart means, right?
Not at all.
No. Okay. So thwart means opposing successfully and stopping things, preventing them from happening. So what we thought is like we are anyway against racism, discrimination, any kind of discrimination. So we want to stop them actually.
Okay.
That's why we thought it's very meaningful for us. And there is no band called Thwart, so let's choose that one because it's so difficult to find a band name at the moment with only one word. So that was just one word. So we thought, yes, we found it.
Well, that's good because honestly, I didn't know I never even heard of the word before, but now I got a new word in my vocabulary. Thank you for that.
I like that your name has like a good message behind it in the first place. I can respect that.
Yeah.
So, how many members are in your band?
You're 5.
And there are 5 members. And how did you guys meet?
Our guitar player, Benny, wrote something in a Facebook group. He was looking for, I was the second one to join him actually. He first found a guitar player, another guitar player, so they started to work together first. And then they thought, okay, let's find a singer now. And then they wrote again on Facebook. And I saw the post. And I was exactly looking for something like that because he wrote like, we are looking for somebody who would sing something like Testament, something like Trivium, thrash but melodic. So I thought, yeah, that's what I'm looking for actually, So that's why I wrote them and we met. They wanted me to prepare one song for them. So, and then they liked it. And then since then we're together. So, and then we started to look for other members together.
So wait, first it was you and the guitarist and then other people in the band started to join.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Got it. So you guys weren't high school friends. You didn't know each other before this.
No.
At all.
At all.
Oh, that's very interesting. I hear about that. I hear a lot of bands like that. They look in papers. They look for ads, and I'm glad you found what you were looking for. That's
usually it's like, oh, we met each other in the school band.
Yeah, exactly. But
it's much better maybe like that, but there was no chance anyway. So the bass player and the drummer know each other. I think they work together too. They played together before, but we didn't know them. I didn't know any of them. So, yeah.
So they were they were a 2-for-1 special, huh? Well, they asked the third question.
All right. What are the nicknames of your band members, and how did they get them?
Actually, we don't have nicknames. But we have abbreviations. Like, in German, it's very common to have abbreviations. Like, for example, our guitar player is called Benjamin, but we call him Benny. And the other guitar player is Alexander, but we call him Alex. And Philip is Phil. Dominic is Domek, and Secil is Secil. we don't shorten it. But actually, when I first came to Germany 10 years ago, when I first met people, I told them my name, like I'm Secil, and they didn't understand it. So they asked me, "Can we call you Chili?" So since then, some friends call me Chili actually because yeah, it's much easier for them somehow.
That's a pretty good
Sicil and
nickname.
Chile is a little bit similar, so they thought, okay, let's call her Chile. So since
Excellent.
then, I'm called Chile, but not in the band.
Okay. Well, so your band is how old now?
um, we started together actually 2017, but we released the album 2018. So yeah, 2 3 years maybe you can say.
Oh, so you guys are young.
Yeah, yeah, it's not so old.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we actually talked to Britta Gortz from Critical Mess, and she said that you guys were, you guys were out there, and so we checked you out, and we fell in love with your music, and I was like, wow, we got to, yeah, I was like, we got to talk to them. This is great. So here we are. No, because you have an amazing voice. It's. I was listening to your Instagram and the way you sing Lacuna Coil. I was like, oh my God, she sounds just like Christina.
Thank you, thank you.
No, it's awesome. So, did you learn how to sing from school, or did you self teach?
Um, well, self-taught, I can say, because I mean, okay, I was many times in choirs. I never took. I mean, I did later after started singing with bands. I took some lessons from somebody here. Her name is Bettina Schoch. But earlier, I used to sing as a child too in my room with a deo, you know. So just trying to make it, using it like a microphone. So in front of the mirror, I don't know, it was really fun for me at that time too, when I was 10 years old maybe. And then, yeah, I was always interested in music and started to learn instruments. But later I found out that I actually like singing much more than everything else. So I thought I focus on that more. And I was in the choir in the university. That was a Turkish classical music choir, by the way, nothing to do with
Rock and
rock.
roll.
But it was a really good experience because then you have other perspectives in your musical memory. So
Absolutely.
Hmm.
really good. So, and then, yeah, I started to look for bands. I mean, I came to Germany first and then studied here and then looked for bands. I had 3 bands before Thwart, actually, in Germany, and they didn't work out. One of them was anyway a cover band, but the other ones didn't work like I wanted. I wanted to go further. So Thwart was the first band ever that I could see that it's coming, see the future with them because this is really important. You have to find the right people to work together, to go further, to become better.
100%. The stars got to align.
Yeah,
Everything, it's
yeah,
it's magic sometimes. It's like you
Hmm.
put the right 4 people together, 5 people together, and you could create masterpieces. And like
exactly.
you said, you might not even know them, and then but you guys come together and you create this universe, which is awesome.
Yeah, I feel really lucky to find them actually. Finally, finally people that understand me.
Well, do
So
they school, or are
uh,
they all self-taught?
they are also self-taught. I mean, maybe they took some lessons, but it's not like music school or something. They
Got
took
it.
lessons from other guitar players or drummers, but nobody studied music in our band. So we have our own jobs and daily jobs, like every other people, every other person. So, but we love it. I mean, yeah, we give everything for it at the moment.
Good, good, good.
A band isn't something you start out of hate.
Yeah, of course, yeah, definitely. You can't make it if you don't love it anyway, because you spend your time, invest your time, energy, money, everything. So if you don't love it, it doesn't work anyway. So yeah,
Of course.
Well, yeah, we talked to some, we've done other interviews, and they said the same thing. They're like, you know what? If you're not going to invest your 100% time, keep it a hobby. because there
Yeah.
are so many musicians out there that you if you're not going 100%, you might as well just not even go.
Exactly. It's just then waste of time, waste of energy, waste of money, and then nothing happens in the end. Then,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
But if you give your 100% and nothing happens, then you could sit there in your heart and say, you know what,
I
I
tried.
tried. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's great.
You won't lose
And
anything.
music's forever. You could do
Absolutely.
music till you're 100 years old. Who cares? You know what I mean? If you love it that much, it's forever.
Yeah, and it's always fun anyway. So plus, it's always plus.
So, you want to ask number 5?
Sure. What are we expecting in the future? New albums, shows? What do you got planned for 2021 and further?
Well, we're working on our new album at the moment, and I think we have lots of time because of COVID. We don't know if concerts will happen anyway. So we concentrated on our next album now, and we are. I mean, I think very soon we will be in the studio for recording them, the songs. And then, yeah, we'll see. Depending on COVID situation, we will see if we have shows this year. It seems like a little bit difficult at the moment in Germany, but yeah, we hope for that, of course, like every other band.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, the United States isn't that much better either. We're trying to open up slowly and surely, which is a great news. Do you guys got the vaccines yet?
No, no, not yet. I mean,
Really?
they're vaccinating older people at the moment and other people with risk.
Okay, so you do have vaccines in your country.
Of course, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
they
okay.
started already, but we are too young for the vaccination. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
we're the same way. Started at 65 years old. They just put everybody down to 60 years old. So it's coming. First
Yeah.
responders, all the people that put their life on the line for us. That's great.
yeah.
So your instruments. Do you know
Mhm.
what your members use? What type of instruments they use, and what do you use?
Yeah, I use Shure microphones, SM58. This is a very common microphone for live and not for studio actually, but I use for studio something else, by dynamic. But yeah, I use usually Shure SM58.
Nice.
And yeah, guitars are Gibson, FGN, and drums, Tama, Meinl cymbals, and Kemper, and my friends, my bandmates wrote me the
You asked them.
yeah, Sandberg, Sandberg, and Kemper, and for the studio, Mesa Boogie.
Mesa Boogies, yes. That's the basis right there.
Yeah, right.
Mesa Boogie's a great amplifier.
Yeah.
So how you played a lot of shows, right? You played quite a bit.
Well, actually, not so many because of COVID. Actually, because we had plans and
Yeah.
they were canceled, so we couldn't play that much because we started playing 2018. In
Ah,
2018, because we released the album and then started to do shows. Because before that, we didn't even go online because we thought we have to have something to offer to people first.
yes.
So that's why we made everything ready, and then we were there, like, hey, there's Thwart, and we have album. So here's the album, listen to it, and we'll play there and there. So we started first playing in 2018, and then 2019. Yeah, that was actually we started in 2018 in December or something. It was the end of the year anyway. So and then 2019 we played some shows. And then 2020, there was COVID, so canceled. So we are really looking forward to
Yeah, I'm sure.
after the pandemic, So we want to. I mean, we just started, and it must have stopped. It's
Yeah.
like shit.
It sucks. It
It
sucks.
sucks. But from the shows you have played, is there any moment that's like super memorable to you that happened?
Yeah. Actually, yes. We supported Nervosa in Berlin.
Oh, no kidding. That's a big band, yeah.
Yeah, Brazilian thrash metal band.
Nice.
And yeah, I was so nervous because it was like, it's the first time that this big band is playing with us and we are supporting. So
That's great.
yeah, that day was a little bit strange for me. I fell down from the stairs before our concert. My leg was hurting, and then I wasn't sure if I will do it and stuff. And then yeah, we had to play. We went to the stage. We did it, and then I came back to the backstage, and I saw Randy Black, the drummer of Destruction, is sitting there, and I was like, oh, he saw us. Okay. And yeah, actually we know each other from earlier, but we hadn't seen each other for a long time, and I was really surprised that he's there, and he was like, oh, I was surprised to see you on the stage, because he didn't know that I had a band. So yeah, we talked, and for me it's important, of course, that he watched. Yeah, it was exciting. Yeah.
Good for you. That's awesome. You know what? You never know who is going to show up when and where. It's a very small world.
Yeah, exactly.
When people say break a leg, you're not supposed to take it literally.
Yeah.
But your adrenaline kicked in at that time, and you got on stage and you kicked ass, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. It was a really nice experience.
Awesome.
Good to hear.
That's a great time. So with your fans, if you had anything to tell them, what advice would you give them?
To the fans or
to the fans or anybody trying to get into music?
Trying to get into music. So find the right people first. This is very important. Right people, work hard, be disciplined, and never give up. This is really important. If you don't give up for a while, you see that it's getting there. Somehow you reach some stuff. You achieve some things. If you don't give up, and if you trust your music, if you work hard and invest 100%, of course, and make it from your heart directly, so then it works.
That's amazing.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah, well, this Secil, this has been an amazing interview, and we thank you, and we are honored that you gave us your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, for your invitation. I enjoyed it very much.
Yes, we had a great time, and the information was priceless.
So,
we're gonna do an outro, and we would love for you to join us.
Everyone remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us down in the comment section below who you would like to see on the channel. We'll see if we can get them. And press the subscribe button with the little bell next to it to get notified every time we upload a video. And get some shirts at cafepress.com/thenobodies, because it would help us out. I'm Son.
And I'm Father.
I'm Secil from Thwart. Yay!
Rock on!